Good morning. Story time. Last night I was getting ready to go out. And I went downstairs, was on my second Negroni, was feeling great. Was going to go to a party, meet up with some friends, all of that good stuff. I went downstairs, started up my van because it's so cold. I like to start it up about 20 minutes before I have to leave, to get the engine warmed up and also just get the cabin nice and warm so I don't freeze to death in there. And on my way back up to the house, I noticed that there was a package in my mailbox, so I took the package upstairs, opened it up, and it was my government issued rapid COVID tests. So I thought maybe I'm asking for trouble, but I do kind of want to know. So I took one out and I looked at the instructions and I administered the test. Did the swab in the nostrils, sneezed a bit. Did the stuff with the liquid, squirted the liquid on the little test indicator panel, and it said you should have a result within 20 minutes. So I was looking at it, and you could see the juice kind of soaking into the thing, and as soon as it hit, the T gave me a vivid little stripe indicating that I'm positive for COVID. So I have Omicron COVID right now. I'm very infectious, so keep your distance. See? So I did think for a second of just ignoring it and going out anyway, and then that wouldn't be the right thing to do, so I ended up having to stay home and miss my party, which was annoying. But I'm kind of relieved to finally have the dreaded disease, get some antibodies. I'm fully boosted and vaxxed and all that stuff. So it's a very mild case. I would have gone out. I don't actually feel that sick. I feel just kind of normally tired for a Friday. Well, I did. And apart from a bit of a sniffle. And I had a bit of a throat thing earlier in the week. But I've been doing all this plastering and drywalling stuff. And I haven't been wearing a respirator the whole time, so I just chalked it up to a bit of dust in the old pipes and the sniffly nose to it just being winter and my house being cold. So a good thing I tested, I guess. Otherwise I'd be out there bloody spreading it to everybody, but guaranteed there are people like me who didn't test out there. So everyone's getting it. It's my lovely cup. So fuck. Got COVID, guys. I love you all. It's fine. What else is funny, earlier in the week, Kay, my prospective housemate, is meant to be helping me this weekend put up a bunch of drywall and stuff, but he got COVID. So he's self-isolating, and he was pretty sick on Tuesday for about 24 hours apparently. But he's feeling much better now, but he's still isolating because you've got to isolate for a week at least. But now that I've got COVID, he's got no excuses, so he's going to come over soon and help me put the ceiling up because I've already done all the walls. Let's have a look. So here we go. There's wall number 1. Oh, all my scraps are kind of leaning against it. You can kind of see. And then there's wall number 2. What has the window? Wall number 3, we'll call it, which is where the bed goes. You can see the outlets on either side of the bed. Very nice. And then if we come back here, wall number 4, and that's the closet. And that's a light switch for the closet because it's going to have its own little light. And then there's an outlet there for a little, stand or whatever. It's good to have an outlet, at least one outlet on every wall. I think it's actually building code requirement now. And so he's going to come over and we're going to just put fresh sheets of drywall just straight up against the ceiling. It's just going to be way too much work patching it, and I've talked about that before. So yeah, so I'll give it a bit of a tidy in here. It's crap all over the place. So once I'm done doing this, I'll get to that. So we're ready to go when he gets here. So he's my little COVID buddy, and we're gonna do some work. That'll be nice. He's been kind of holed up and he's bored as hell, so works out nicely. Oh, and another fun thing. So when I went down to start my van, started it up, came up here, did the test, got very distracted by the news, sat down on the couch, messaging a whole bunch of people for about an hour. Realised that, I was tired, feeling a bit down because I couldn't go to the party. And then I was about to go to bed, and then I was like, my van, still running. It had been like just running out the front for over an hour. So it was definitely nice and warmed up. Sadly, with nowhere to go, so I went out there, turned it off, went to bed. I've got COVID. It's okay. Bye.